Hey, welcome back to Extremely Annoying. It's right, baby from the Rock Solution Boy. Before I show you this video, I just want to say something because I feel like I need to justify what I'm about to say about that video and that guy from that video. Is that I think it's okay. I think it's okay to make fun of people that look a little bit different. I'm not talking about like special people, you know. I'm not talking about like people who've been horribly deformed because of a tragic accident or anything like that, like burnt people or disabled people for that matter. No, or mutilated people or burnt victims or anything like that. I'm talking about people who were born, for example, like let's say I was born with my left arm being a little bit longer than my right arm. That's an advantage. It's funny it's okay to make fun of that because it's an advantage for that person. For example, here's an example of that. Let's say I have a tuna that I want to reach for on my kitchen cabinet and I can't reach it with my right arm, but I'm inches away. There we go. That's a gift from God. Okay? You could itch places that you can't reach, that normal people can't reach, or at least if you can't reach it with your right hand, you could reach it with your left hand. I mean, yeah, why not make fun of that? Because this video right here.
Wow! Oh my God!
That's a huge nose. You can't lie. He looks funny, and that nose is huge. Not to talk about it, make fun of it. I mean, whatever he exhales, if he exhales from his nose, he's definitely levitating. All right, that nose can reach the stars if he looks up. Like, you know, that nose definitely stroke backwards in the ocean, and you think there's a shark. That nose is so big that if you lift this man and throw him, you could use him as a spear. You know, like if he could actually have a job to substitute for arrows and directions or whatever. Like you could put him in the middle of a street in a crossroad and, you know, leave a label or a tag or a name of a street and just leave him there pointing the way. Like he could work, if something happens to a street sign, he could replace it. He could substitute and make money out of it. Like his nose is so big that women would prefer him to actually go dance and actually use his male body part. If he sneezes, he will make a puddle, you know, with his snot. You could use him as a top. Jewish people are jealous because of that nose that he got. You know, you could do stuff with it. You could hide things in his nostrils if you're going through, you know, like airport security. You know, you definitely could use that nose for something like that. When he was born, it was so easy. It was a very easy and painless process because he's quite literally aerodynamically correct. It's so big, he definitely can sniff you a mile away, no matter how you smell. Like he will smell you from a mile away. That's all I gotta say about that guy. Am I wrong about that, ladies and gentlemen? Am I wrong to say all of those things about this beautiful nose? It's an advantage, you know. It's an advantage. He probably, you know, his size down there cannot be even closely as a similar size to that nose. That nose is just too big. It just doesn't make sense, you know. And again, like I said, they probably prefer him to go down on them than to use this thing. That being said, leave a comment down below. What do you think about that nose? That's honestly iconic. Wow. Whoever came up with that, I don't know. It's either he loves children or he don't. I can't really tell because clearly the kids were loving it. I mean, that is art right there. That is definitely art. You can definitely interpret it. And I feel like there is an interpretation behind it. There's a message that was sent by the creator of that thing. Like something like, if you love Santa so much, well, prove it. Eat from his ass. Eat this shit. That was perfectly executed. Honestly, perfectly executed. I don't know if that was staged, but that is definitely karma manifest. Karma manifest. That is the last video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I feel like I was a little bit too harsh because my nose is not that far off. I mean, it's a pretty big nose. It's a fat, beefy nose. It's a fat person nose. I mean, I definitely can't smell you from a mile away, or anybody for that matter, because I can barely breathe from this nose. God, first off, it's surrounded by beef. Like, it's beef. It's like your whole beefy nose, right? And it can be, it's the same size as a potato, a small potato. Like, it definitely can be replaced with a potato, and nobody wouldn't know the difference. I feel like, but it's also like everything in there is like, there's a lot of sugar in there in my nose, right there inside. You know, sugar and spice and everything nice. Wink, wink, wink. Wink, 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 wink. You know what I'm talking about, baby. No, I don't do drugs. Just crack. Crack is rock, so that doesn't count. Not drugs, I don't think. But yeah, leave a comment down below. Drugs is bad. Crack is bad. I was joking about the crack. I don't do it. I do meth. Meth. I didn't even pronounce it right, so you know I was lying about that. But anyway, just being serious, drugs is bad. It's really, really bad. I stuff cocaine up my ass. No, that's not right either. That's not true. I'm joking.